Hi, what's up, guys? Today we will continue our conversation about men and women and relationship and equal rights. And I was sitting in my cave for the last couple of days. I was doing my research, and all of a sudden I found a formula, secret formula, and I'll tell you this formula today. And also, my last video was a little bit dark and depressing because men seem to be in unfavorable position. Man is always paying, man is always providing, even though we have equal rights. Man is a loser. This is why it looks dark and depressing for us. But it all depends on the perspective from which we are looking from. If we are looking from man's perspective, it is depressing. And if we will try to look at from women's perspective, it will be much more brighter, like this weather today. It is so sunny and bright, and my video will be positive today. I think more positive than the previous one. So, whose fault is this? Whose fault that man is always paying, man is in unfavorable position? We can blame women. We can say they are immoral. They are getting money in exchange for sex. But today I'll change my point of view. I'll change my perspective. And I'll say, it's man's fault. It's your fault, bro. It's your fault. Because you're paying. You agreed to pay. And nobody forces you to do that. We have equal rights. And you are still happy to bring your money and put on the table. So, last time I used this word domestic prostitute, which means getting money in exchange for sex. And today I will apologize. I will say I'm sorry, and I will never use that word again. Actually, I will respect this type of women because they are the most brilliant. They are the smartest because they can get money out of air. They get money without doing anything. They get paid for having pleasure. Isn't it smart? I think it's very smart. And also, in my previous video, I said that in Russia I experience sex inaccessibility in the worst form, in a very acute form. And why is this? Why is this so? According to my new terminology, to my new analysis, I can say you this, that actually this is happening because Russian women, they are the brightest, they are the smartest. And it might be so that Russian men are the stupidest, the most unintelligent in regards to relationship with women, because they worship women, they worship their vagina, and they are paying. And also, you know that we are human beings and we live on the same planet. And you know that men, they need women, as long as women, they need men. And we cannot survive without each other, because there is no other aliens on this planet. Nothing can substitute penis, as well as nothing can substitute vagina. It's not a machine. You cannot buy it in the shop, because it was created by God. It's exchange of energy. It's not a robot. You cannot robotize it. And also, we are human beings, and we are not a commodity. We are priceless, which means without price. You don't have to pay for sex for something natural. It is absolutely natural to have sex. And for example, do you pay for air when you go for a walk? Or do you pay for sunlight when you stay in the sun? The same way, you don't need to pay for sex. It's nature. And then when you agree to pay for something which is free, how do you look in women's eyes? You look weird, because we have equal rights when you don't have to do anything more than them, and you're still paying for something free. You look like an idiot. Imagine a woman. Some idiot comes to you and then he said, "Here is money. Please get my money. Give me some sex." And she will think, what a weird guy. Maybe I'll get money and give sex to him. And this is why they're just using this. Because why would you reject money from someone, from some idiot? Of course you will accept money. And this is why they are accepting money, because you are giving to them. And when you agree to give your money, you look like a weak person. You show your weakness. You are needy. And who respects a weak person? No one respects a weak person. No one respects a loser. That is why women in Russia, they don't respect men. Because you are inflating their price. Their price is skyrocketing now. But I have good news for you today, because there is an easy solution how to fix this unfavorable position. You don't even need to go to protest. You don't even need to make a poster like I do sometimes. All you need to do is just to be a little bit intelligent. And now we are not intelligent. This is the problem. But don't worry, I will tell you how to be intelligent. I'll teach you how to be intelligent man in some of my future videos, and also a little bit today. So we men, we can change this price of vagina. We can drop it. We just need to cooperate. We need to educate each other. Because you know, you will not see it on TV that sex must be free. No, no way. You know why? Because it is not profitable. And I explained in some of my previous videos why. Why is this not profitable? That is why don't expect to see it on TV. That is why on TV you will see only how to worship women. But it's not a problem. We still can understand, we still can analyze, because we have our brain too. I mean, we men. So we need to cooperate. And for example, if I start from myself, I will refuse to pay. I will refuse to worship women. Then what do you think will happen? I think nothing will happen. I will still not be able to get sex. I will be rejected. Because the rest of men, they're still paying. They're still inflating price. And then imagine if, for example, 50% of men, they do the same what I do. They will refuse to pay. They will not pay for sex. They will not pay for women. What will happen next? Next, the price obviously will drop by half. Sex will become cheaper. Because half of men, they are not paying anymore. Women have no other choice. Some of them will accept new terms. And what if all of the men are not paying anymore? 100% of men do not pay for sex anymore. It means that price will drop to zero. Nobody is giving you for sex anything. So the women will have to agree. Because they cannot survive otherwise. This is how nature works. But, you know, it is even possible to reverse this game. It is even possible to do it in our favor. It's possible to make money by men. But we don't need that. Because we believe in God. And God is created us not to make money out of sex. So we will not do that. We just need to get to the 0 point when sex becomes free. This is what we need. And we just live in free world. And we have equal rights. And no one owes anything to anyone. And you need to remember that. You don't need to do anything for women. They can support themselves as long as we support ourselves. So please stop paying. And also, I love you all. I mean, all the women, I love you. But I will not pay for you. I love all the women. even those who are walking on the street. I love them so much. But I will not pay even 1 cent. Because it's not necessary. To love someone is not necessary to pay for them. And I think there will be one day when someone who is watching my video will say, is this guy kidding me? Paying for sex? This is nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is what I expect will happen in future. Sex must be free.